The Thunder Spear T-88 is more than just a modern combat aircraft. It represents the fusion of precision engineering, battlefield adaptability, and uncompromising air dominance philosophy. Developed as a fifth and a half generation multirole stealth fighter, the T-88's mission profile was clear from day one: outfly, outgun, and outthink anything the enemy can put in the sky. Every curve of its aerodynamic frame, every hidden sensor beneath its composite skin, and every line of code in its advanced flight control system was written with one goal in mind: to give its pilot complete control of the battle, no matter the theater. When you first lay eyes on the T-88, its silhouette immediately announces that this is not just another jet, this is a predator. The fuselage blends seamlessly into the cranked delta wing design, reducing radar cross-section while maintaining superb lift at varying speeds. The intakes are perfectly contoured for optimal airflow to its twin adaptive cycle engines, and the fuselage surface is covered with advanced radar-absorbent materials in a multi-layer stealth coating that actively disrupts enemy radar pulses. The overall visual impression is aggressive yet elegant, a machine that looks fast even when standing still on the runway. Inside the cockpit, the pilot sits in a bubble canopy with an unrivaled field of view, surrounded by a panoramic touchscreen interface that integrates flight data, weapon systems, and sensor feeds into one intuitive environment. The T-88 uses what its designers call the pilot's sphere, a concept where the pilot's awareness extends in 360 degrees through a network of distributed aperture sensors, infrared search and track systems, and passive electronic detection gear. With helmet-mounted displays projecting real-time targeting data directly into the pilot's line of sight, the fighter becomes an extension of the pilot's mind and body. The heart of the T-88's performance lies in its propulsion system, a pair of adaptive cycle turbofans capable of switching between high-thrust mode for supersonic dash and fuel-efficient cruise mode for extended loiter. In pure performance numbers, the T-88 can achieve speeds exceeding Mach 2.3 without afterburners, thanks to variable cycle technology that optimizes airflow and fuel consumption on the fly. In supercruise, it can maintain speeds of Mach 1.8 for extended durations without burning excessive fuel, a critical advantage in long-range patrols and rapid interception missions. But speed is only part of the equation. Agility is where the T-88 truly shines. Using thrust vectoring nozzles integrated with its digital fly-by-wire controls, the fighter can perform extreme maneuvers like the Cobra turn, culbut, and high alpha rolls with a stability margin that keeps the pilot safe yet aggressive in close-in dogfights. These capabilities mean that in a one-on-one within visual range, the T-88 can position itself for a kill shot faster than most adversaries can react. Its avionics suite is nothing short of cutting-edge. The T-88's primary radar is an advanced multi-band AESA active electronically scanned array unit capable of simultaneous air-to-air and air-to-ground targeting. Operating across multiple frequencies, it can detect stealthy aircraft at ranges other radars would miss, while maintaining a low probability of intercept signature to keep its own presence hidden. Complementing the radar are passive detection systems that allow the T-88 to track enemy emitters without revealing its own position. The data from all these sensors is fused by an onboard AI-driven battle management computer, which not only gives the pilot a single, clear picture of the battlefield but also recommends tactical maneuvers and optimal weapon choices. Based on threat assessment, armament-wise, the Thunder Spear T-88 carries a versatile loadout housed primarily in internal weapons bays to preserve stealth. Standard air superiority configuration includes up to 8 beyond visual range missiles, such as the long-range Meteor X ramjet-powered missile and the agile AIM-9X Block IV for close combat. For strike missions, it can be equipped with precision-guided munitions like the GBU-53B Stormbreaker or hypersonic glide weapons designed to neutralize high-value targets deep within enemy territory. The T-88 also features a high-rate 25mm internal cannon for when the fight closes in. With the use of modular weapons bays, the fighter can adapt its loadout between sorties, transitioning from air dominance to ground attack or electronic warfare roles in less than an hour. Stealth, speed, agility, and firepower alone make the T-88 formidable, but its true advantage lies in its networking capability. It operates not just as a lone fighter, but as a node in a vast web of battlefield assets, drones, satellites, AWACS aircraft, and ground forces. Using a secure quantum-encrypted data link, the T-88 can share targeting data in real time, coordinate multi-vector strikes, and even control loyal wingman drones to expand its reach without exposing itself to unnecessary risk. This integration means the T-88 doesn't just win dogfights, it shapes the entire airspace around it. In combat scenarios, simulations and live exercises have shown the T-88 achieving kill ratios exceeding 20-1 against fourth-generation fighters. In mixed-generation exercises, it has been able to engage multiple targets at different ranges simultaneously, dispatching them before they even realized they were under attack. The combination of stealth and advanced sensors allows the T-88 to dictate the terms of engagement. It sees the enemy first, engages from a position of advantage, and if needed, disappears from the battlespace before the opponent can retaliate. Defensively, the Thunder Spear is equipped with an active electronic warfare suite capable of jamming, deceiving, and blinding enemy radar and missile systems. Coupled with towed decoys and high-agility flares, the T-88's survivability is among the highest in its class. Its onboard AI can automatically initiate evasive maneuvers, select the most effective countermeasure, and even fire defensive missiles to intercept incoming threats in the terminal phase. The T-88's operational flexibility is perhaps one of its greatest achievements. In one mission, it can operate as a stealthy long-range interceptor, patrolling high-altitude corridors to protect national airspace. In another, it can switch to deep strike mode, slipping into hostile territory to deliver precision munitions on strategic targets. In maritime operations, it can carry specialized anti-ship missiles, making it a deadly asset in coastal defense or blue water naval engagements. Maintenance and logistics were also key considerations in its design. The T-88 incorporates a modular systems architecture, meaning components like avionics modules, sensor arrays, and even engine sub-assemblies can be swapped in the field without the need for a fully equipped base. Built-in diagnostic systems continuously monitor the aircraft's health, predicting potential failures before they occur and ensuring high sortie generation rates even in sustained combat operations. In the hands of a skilled pilot, the Thunder Spear T-88 becomes more than just a fighter, it becomes a strategic weapon. Its deterrence factor alone is immense. Knowing that such an aircraft is patrolling the skies forces adversaries to rethink their air strategies, invest heavily in counter-stealth technology, and accept that any engagement could end before it begins. In the modern battlespace, where speed of information and precision of action often decide the outcome before the first missile is fired, the T-88 stands as the embodiment of next-generation airpower. The name, Thunder Spear, was chosen deliberately, symbolizing both the lightning-fast strike and the piercing power of its attacks. In the legends of warfare, the spear was the weapon of champions, precise and deadly, while thunder represented overwhelming force and inevitability. The T-88 lives up to that name in every aspect. It strikes suddenly, hits decisively, and leaves no room for the enemy to respond. For the pilots who fly it, the T-88 is a dream realized, a machine that not only responds to their commands instantly but anticipates them. For commanders, it's a force multiplier that changes the dynamics of an entire theater. For adversaries, it's a shadow in the sky, invisible until it's too late. And for the engineers who built it, it's the culmination of decades of research, innovation, and unyielding pursuit of perfection. In an age where aerial combat is evolving beyond the dogfights of the past into a domain of multi-dimensional, multi-spectrum warfare, the Thunder Spear T-88 represents the future, fast, lethal, intelligent, and untouchable. Whether it's flying cover for a carrier group, escorting bombers into hostile skies, or hunting enemy fighters in the dark reaches of contested airspace, the T-88 is more than ready. It doesn't just enter the fight, it owns it from the first second to the last. The world of aerial combat will continue to evolve. Technologies will rise, adversaries will adapt, and the battle for air superiority will always be relentless. But with the Thunder Spear T-88 in the skies, any nation that fields it holds a decisive advantage. In the theater of war, control of the air is control of the battle, and with this jet, control is exactly what you get.